What's going on, everybody? This is Cool Fury. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video, man. So for this one, this video is a response to a video that Oshay Duke Jackson made, I think 2 or 3 days ago. So Oshay Duke Jackson is an African-American male YouTuber, and he's pretty well respected, pretty popular on YouTube, makes a lot of videos, and his videos are generally about things that have to do with the black community. So he makes videos about black women, black men, just different types of things, like I said, about the black community. And I actually I'll watch his channel sometimes, and I don't always agree with everything he says, but I respect him, and I respect a lot of his views on a lot of things. But now he made this video a couple days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, I think, and the video is about T.I., Killer Mike, and the mayor of Atlanta, Keisha Lance Bottoms. And in this video, he claims that Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, T.I., and Killer Mike have let the city of Atlanta down. They failed the city. They're ruining the city. And I happen to disagree with him on that. Now, I'm originally from Flint, Michigan, but I live in the Atlanta metro area now. And Atlanta is a city that I'm in quite a bit. I hang out there a lot. I keep up with the news, so I see and hear things that are going on in Atlanta. And like I said, I'm in Atlanta a lot, so I mean, under normal circumstances, I'll go there and go to restaurants, malls, just kind of chill out and hang out or whatever. But with COVID-19 going on, it's, not as much right now, but under normal circumstances, absolutely, I'm there quite a bit. But anyway, just to get on with this video, I disagree with him saying that Keisha Lance Bottoms and T.I. and Killer Mike are ruining Atlanta. The thing is, every city has problems, and Atlanta is no exception. They have their problems. They have big city problems because Atlanta is a big city. And T.I. and Killer Mike, first of all, they absolutely have a big voice in the black community, especially in terms of Atlanta, Georgia. But the thing is, they are entertainers. They're not policy makers. So I don't think you can really have a solid argument that T.I. and Killer Mike are helping to ruin the city of Atlanta. They're not making policy. They're entertainers. They have influence, but at the end of the day, they're not making the policy. So, and anybody, they only have so much influence. They can't snap their fingers and make something happen in an instant in Atlanta as far as policy. So there's that part of it. And as for the mayor, Keisha Lance Bottoms, Oshay mentioned that Atlanta had a fast growing white population. And here's the thing, the mayor that was in place before Keisha Lance Bottoms was Mayor Kasim Reed, and the white population was growing under Kasim Reed. So how is that Keisha Bottoms' fault? Every time I go to Atlanta, it seems like they have a brand new building up. And a lot of these buildings, whether it's in Atlanta or Buckhead, which is a very nice, ritzy part of Atlanta, every time I see a new building in these places, it's usually, it seems like it's a high-rise apartment building. And who's moving in those places? I don't think it's hard to figure that out. A lot of whites are moving into those places. And the reason that these developers can build these buildings and have tenants to come live in them is because there's a lot of money around here, and a lot of these people are white, and they want to live in the city again. They want to move back to the city, and they'll move in those places. They'll move in those. They'll look for single family homes in the city, and they'll buy those. And the market is pretty high in Atlanta. If you're looking to get you a condo or get you a house, it can be very expensive depending on what part of the city you're trying to move into. But that was going on under Kasim Reed, so I don't think it's Keisha Bottom's fault. And you know, I did notice Oshay said that Keisha Lance Bottoms and T.I. and Killer Mike were ruining the great city of Atlanta. He called it a great city. And it is a great city, but here's the thing. I wanted to make this video yesterday, but the thing is, there was something I was looking for on his YouTube channel that I was not able to find. I don't know if he deleted the video or if I was just looking in the wrong place. But now, he said Atlanta was a great city and that Keisha Lance Bottoms, T.I. and Killer Mike were ruining this great city of Atlanta. But back in 2017, right after the Atlanta Falcons lost the Super Bowl, that horrible letdown they had in the Super Bowl against the Patriots, he made a video and he said that Atlanta was a POS liberal city and they didn't deserve to win the Super Bowl. So my question to Oshay would be, which one is it? Is Atlanta this great city that you're upset, you know, that T.I., Killer Mike, and the mayor, Keisha Bottoms, are ruining? Or is it the POS liberal city whose football team didn't deserve to win the Super Bowl? Which one is it? Because that's what you said back in 2017. Like I said, I was trying to find that video where he says this, but I don't know if he deleted it or I don't know what happened with that video. But anybody who's watched his channel a lot and was an avid watcher of his channel back in 2017, that's a video you might remember. I definitely remember that video because this was around when I first started watching his channel. I remember that video, and the look in his eyes and the tone of his voice when he said that Atlanta was a POS liberal city and their team didn't deserve to win the Super Bowl because, you know, in his words, y'all niggas was gonna act a pure fool in Atlanta if they did win, and y'all didn't deserve to have that experience, and they didn't deserve to win because Atlanta was a POS liberal city. He said that. That's facts. I don't know where that video is, but he said that. So with that said, I don't really know what his motives are in making the video a couple days ago saying that this great city was being ruined. I don't know if he was saying that because he really cared or if he just wanted to go in on T.I. Killer Mike and Keisha Bottoms. Like, I don't know how sincere this video is because, like I said, just 3 years ago he said Atlanta was POS liberal city. So it would seem like he wouldn't care what's going on in Atlanta. So with that said, man, I just don't agree. I mean, the white population has been growing for a while in Atlanta. Before Keisha Lance Bottoms was in place, Atlanta is a big city and they have big city problems, just like other big cities. But with that said, Atlanta is still a pretty cool place. It's getting more and more expensive, but the thing is, you can still have a good quality of life in the city of Atlanta. And there's a lot of people that are in a lot of different cities across the United States, and they're not living in a nice place like Atlanta is. You know, Atlanta has its problems, but Atlanta is better than a lot of cities in this country. And there's a lot of black people in Atlanta still that are living a lot better than some black people in these other cities. So it has its problems, but it's still a pretty cool place to live. Especially if you have, you got a pretty decent job and you got a spouse maybe and they have a pretty decent job, you can live pretty well around here. So I disagree. I disagree. And as I said, I have concerns about how sincere he was about making a video like that because of how he felt about Atlanta a few years ago when he made the video after the Falcons lost that Super Bowl. So I don't know, man. What do you think about it? Do you think he was right? You think T.I., Killer Mike, and Keisha Bottoms are ruining Atlanta, or do you think he was just kind of going overboard on that one? You let me know. Check out his channel. Check out that video and let me know, man. But that's the end of this one. Like I say, the end of all my videos, man. Be safe. Be careful out here in this crazy, crazy world we live in. And I'll catch you in the next video, man. God willing. I'm out. Peace.